What's poppin', world? I hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Speech the Beast, and today we'll be reviewing another clip from the Ballon show. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If at any moment in this video you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit that like button. If you got something to say, drop it in the comments section. Let's watch this clip as I break this all the way down. You're not going to want to miss these episodes. These episodes are action-packed. Let's get into this.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Nydia.
Nydia, how old are you?
I'm 23.
And what do you do?
I work in property management.
Okay, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
So I like to cook. I also crochet.
Ooh.
I recently just bought a pottery wheel as well. So, yeah.
Okay, very creative. And
So far, so good. Nice looking young lady. Pretty skin tone. Nice long hair, if that's hers. Nice body, you know. So far, so good. No pop balloons. Let's get it.
what do you look for in a man?
So I look for someone who is consistent, honest, ambitious, and intelligent.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
So you can't have kids.
Okay.
And then also you just have to be taller than me. You don't have to be like super tall, just taller than me.
Taller than you. Okay.
Yeah, that's really it.
Cool.
That's
Sounds
a bit.
good. All right. So we have. Okay. Every time I say that, somebody pops. That's why I was gotta look.
Wow,
All right.
okay.
Let's go on this way to see why they ended up popping. Your name and age.
My name is Gervon, I'm 25.
Okay. And Gervons, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The voice, not my type like that.
Her voice.
Yeah, just her voice, that's it. But beautiful though, for sure.
Okay. So
That's crazy. What's wrong with her voice? These dudes be on some other stuff, man. Some of the reasoning be just off the wall, man.
sounds good. Now, is he someone that's your type?
No, not really.
Okay. Why not?
His teeth mainly.
The
But-
gap.
Oh yeah.
It's not really the gap. It's just a little bit uneven. I'm actually like a really big stickler, like for smiles.
Oh, for sure.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Cool. Thank you.
I really couldn't see them, but you know, they up close in person, so they can see it all. I really can't tell, but the women gonna look in. They gonna make sure that mouthpiece is right. Let's get it.
We got another one over here. Your name and age.
Tank 28.
All right. And Tank, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Ever since I think around 27, 28, I stopped going under 25.
Okay.
It's just, it don't click. You beautiful though.
Thank you.
Okay. Just a little too young for you.
Yeah, just too young.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I don't know if he's my type, but he's not unattractive. He's attractive.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you.
You know, some of these women ain't used to getting turned down. You know, she probably DMs off the charts in real life. Guys probably running up to her, which, you know, that's as long as they hair. I don't think that's her real hair. It could be long, you know, nice body, like I said. But like you said, she too young. When guys reach a certain age, they want a more mature woman. Not to say that women who are under the age of 25 aren't mature, but a lot of times you run into a lot of immature tendencies. Let me put it like that. But, you know, brother has his preference. Most men don't mind going younger. A lot of times those young women hold much value, right? Let's keep going.
Head on back this way. So we've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
What?
Trying to pick your best one.
Yeah, I
Brain
just
fart.
completely lost my
Uh-oh.
train of thought.
I know it's a lot.
It happens.
What are some goals that you're working on right now?
Okay. What are some goals you're working on right now? Name and age first, and then answer your question.
Phil, 26. I would say one of my goals that I'm working on is building wealth for myself, and just finding different avenues and ways that I can do that.
Kind of simple.
Your name and
kinda
age,
simple.
and answer to her question.
Daniel, 26. I currently have a podcast, so I'm working on building more content and just establishing more growth. And then also get my master's. I'll be graduating soon. And then just health and fitness, trying to stay in shape, live a holistic life.
Okay. And what are you getting your master's in?
Adult education.
Adult education. Nice. All right. Name and age and answer to her question.
I'm Tevin. I'm 28. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at audio engineering. I've been taking classes. I'm in like a little program. So, yeah, I'm trying to do that. And, just every day, just mentally, physically, just get better.
Okay. Name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Jerron. I'm 27. So in my spare time, I'm a creative also as well. I do stand-up comedy. I'm a painter. I do a lot of other art forms as well. So one thing that's really a goal of mine is to get to a point to where I don't work for anybody else, but I want it to be within the next 2 years or so. And so for me right now, I'm doing a lot of different comedy shows, trying to find a manager or an agent that can help me be able to book more shows for myself.
Okay.
Okay. Let's head on back. And what's a goal of yours?
So one big goal of mine is I really want to work on purchasing a home in the next couple years.
Yes.
Before I do that, though, I need to work on becoming debt free. So like paying off my car and student loans and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. So I'm now
Fair
going to
enough.
hand you a pick.
Okay.
Hang on to that. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
She's well spoken. She seems like she knows what she wants for herself.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
So it's actually kind of a hard decision, but the only reason I popped is just because your shoelaces are a little bit dirty. That was the only thing that I could really think of to kind of like set you apart. That's it.
Oh,
Nothing
wow.
else.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. We've got.
Come on this show, boy. You better have your A game. You better be on your A game. You got white shoe, them shoestrings better be clean. Everything better be clean. Crazy reason, though. Crazy reason. But if she truly felt like all the other guys were even, right on an even playing field as far as everything else about them, I guess, a brother keeping his shoes clean, on a show where they tell you to dress to impress, dress like you're going out on a date after the show, I guess that would be something, Let's keep going.
Got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
How do you handle conflict in a relationship?
Okay. Start down there and come back. How do you handle conflict in a relationship?
So again, my name is Jerron. I think it's important to understand that women are very emotional. And the one way to combat emotion is with logic, right? So I wouldn't be a person where it's like, if we have a conflict and you feel very emotional about something, I would try to make sure that you understand what reality is as a whole and reassure you as far as not only how I feel about you, but what my intention is within the relationship.
We're a bicycle company, but we try to utilize technology in any way we can to keep us.
Okay. What about over here?
I feel like that was a pretty good answer. You know what I'm saying? But keep in mind, some women don't like you calling them emotional. Some women don't like you pointing it out. I don't know. She gonna like that. Let's get it.
Yeah, I honestly never had I don't know. It's not really too many conflicts with me. Like, I don't have a temper. If she got some problem with me, we gonna talk about it, but I'm not gonna like argue that much. I'm not gonna do that back and forth stuff.
Okay. And what about?
Now, here's the funny thing about this guy. On other parts of the show, not with this particular female right here, but he openly admitted to, being a cheater, being someone who's not that loyal. If things start going wrong, he will cheat. You know what I'm saying? Just some food for thought for this guy here. So him saying ain't no conflict, I don't do the back and forth. There's a reason why. He's going to go off and hit something else, and then he's going to come back to you like, all right, I'm good. Let's keep going.
Over here.
I would say I address it head on. I know some people like to give them some space and take some time before you address conflict. For me, it's about communication. I know that's cliche, but one of the things I take pride in is listening. So I think I'm a good listener, so understanding where that person's coming from, and then also just allowing that person to feel heard and then articulate yourself in a way that they can understand you. So communication is key.
Okay. Nice. Okay, you can go ahead and pop
Yeah.
another balloon whenever you're ready.
Oh wow.
Okay, so
I tell
where is
you.
your balloon?
I mean, again, I think she's very pretty. You know, I think that she has her head in the right space. And more so than anything, I think it was more so that she said that she was a creative. She does pottery. I've also done pottery. I took sculpture classes and whatnot. So it seemed like we just had some mutual interests and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I just didn't like your answer.
See?
The whole like emotional thing, it's a little bit triggering for me because sometimes that can be used as like, oh my God, you're so emotional. You know, I just don't like that. So that's
What I mean is that sometimes the way you feel is not based off of what are facts, but just like how you feel. But even if that's how you feel, I still have to acknowledge that that is how you feel, even if that's not what reality is. And so I have to introduce reality into how you are feeling and then reaffirm how it is that like my intention and what is actually going on within the relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, but who's to say it's not reality?
I mean, reality is
in a se-
reality. If you think I'm messing with another girl, but in reality I'm not, it's my job to not only respect how you feel, but also reaffirm to you what reality is as a whole. You see what I'm saying?
I may have misunderstood like what scenario you were kind of talking
understand.
about.
It's
'Cause-
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, let's just stop right over
Yeah, he
here.
kept
We
it
got
real.
two guys left. Guys, any questions for her?
He articulated himself very well right there. He broke it down. Hey, you and your feelings. Women getting their feelings all the time. Feel this way, you think this, you think that. But when that man step out there and prove that you're wrong or you not feeling a certain way isn't necessarily valid, right? It's facts over feelings. You know, that's all he was saying. Let's keep going.
Question. So, what qualities do you possess that would make you a good partner?
I feel like I'm very communicative. I also think I'm pretty understanding. And I'm very secure within myself. Like there isn't really ever a time where I need to like question what you're doing or at that point I think it's kind of just like you kind of have to walk away if you don't trust your partner. So
I agree. It's a good answer.
Okay. Any questions here?
Like, let me think. She's so beautiful. I'm not gonna
you.
lie. Oh my God. Just are you gonna love me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I need somebody to, you know, hold it down. Like, I need you to be like, what you doing? Like, I need you to love me, for real. Like, if I love you, love me. Type.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't be so simple, man. See, this dude being so simple right now. He ain't got nothing to really say. He ain't got a whole lot of intellect up here. You know, you on the show, brother. Are you gonna love me? Are you gonna? She don't know. She don't know you yet. She don't know you. She don't know nothing about you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then what she gonna say? Yeah. And then the guy behind on the other side gonna pop. You know, nah. You still in the running. Now, once you get up front, you can ask that. If you're the only one holding your balloon and y'all up front trying to see if it's a match, then you can ask that. Is you gonna love me? Blah blah blah. But you still, you know, it's still another brother right there. You put yourself out there with that one. You're gonna hang yourself to dry. She say no, now you're embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
It's so funny, bro. I'm dead ass. Not love, but like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, just, I don't know. Okay, I got another question. Another question. All right. Do you have like a good sense of humor? You like to laugh and stuff?
I feel like I do, but I feel like I do have a really good sense of humor, but I think sometimes certain things are not funny. Some people think they have a good sense of humor, but in reality, they're just rude and
I
disrespectful.
agree. I'm not one of those though. I'm not corny.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I think so, though.
All right.
Okay.
That's all I care about. Yeah.
Got anything to mention?
Huh? No, I'm good. I'm good.
Arlette being messy. Arlette being messy.
You want me to ask another question?
Arlette being messy. Arlette being messy. She need to cut it out. What she's trying to get him to do is admit that he's been a cheater in the past. That's what she's trying to do if y'all don't know what's going on. Because on the other parts of the show, when the other contestants came out, he admitted it. She's trying to save this young lady, in which you can't be mad at her for that, because they do want people to truly find love and truly bond and truly go off to get married. So what she's trying to do, since this brother was bold in the other parts of the show, she's like, I'm not going to withhold this information from this young lady. This guy right here says if things go wrong, he will cheat. And she's trying to get him to admit that to see if she wants to bond with him. I think she wants that other brother to bond with this lady right here in the black. Let's get it.
Yeah, so do you have anything you want to mention that's been brought up earlier?
Nah. I'm faithful with you. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
He's saying he's faithful with you, but he said earlier he's only 80% faithful.
Oh,
So
wow.
Arlette shouldn't have did that.
Why? Why did you have to bring that up?
We gotta let her know.
Oh, man.
No, that was last round. Damn.
If she watches this back, she's gonna be like, "How come they didn't warn me?"
Right. Yeah, I'd have been like, dang, Arlette didn't even say anything.
Why?
She didn't like elbow me, nothing.
No, I was playing. I'm a good guy. I'm one of the good guys.
Okay.
Okay.
You say
I heard that.
Right.
All right, girl.
Yeah, see, that was crazy. I always wondered, I always wondered would Arlette ever do that? Would she ever, like, if something negative happened in a different segment, like, would she ever, like, bring it back and try to help the other person out, like, call them out? She's been smooth all these episodes, and she hadn't done that. But now I guess they're really getting serious. Like, nah, we want these people to match. So if I know something about you that could be detrimental, I'm going to call you out. Let's keep going.
Girl, so I am gonna have you pop a balloon. Out of these two guys, we heard a little bit about them. Can I ask a question first? Okay, yes, go ahead.
Have you ever cheated on anyone?
All right, go ahead.
I have not. I've been in one relationship. I haven't cheated. No.
What about over
Good.
here?
One relationship. That's good.
Like once maybe. like some high school.
Okay. How old are you again?
28.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, go ahead and pop a balloon whenever you're ready.
He don't want to lose. He don't want to take that L.
Think again.
Let her pop
That
your
was just
balloon.
such a red flag. Sorry.
It's cool.
All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Like when she walked that way, I fell in love. And she got the face card is fire. Like, so yeah.
Now trending, colorful sneakers. Bold sneaks designed to boost your mood. Trend-setting style.
She got it.
He said when she walked that way now, I wonder is he referring to her butt, a nice physique. Is that what he means by that? Yeah, I understand. Face card, yep. And who knows? That might be a hair. I don't know. It might be a hair.
Got it. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from Atlanta.
Okay, I can tell.
Probably.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
They be
she's tough.
thick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Okay, and why'd you end up popping his?
It was just a cheating thing. That was just
Oh
a red
my
flag
God.
for me. I've never been cheated on. So I don't know how I would react in a situation like that. I
Shout out
just
to Atlanta.
didn't want to risk
You
it.
would have never knew.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Okay, so we
That's
got our one
crazy.
final guy over here. Now is he
He said he's slick with it. She would have never knew he ever cheated on her. Say he's slick with it like that. Let's go.
someone that's your type?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That sounds good. Let me bring you up here with us. Come on up.
Nice. Okay,
Let's
that's
all go
perfect.
up here.
Shout
All
out
right,
to
y'all.
the man.
Any final question between the two of you? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
I do. Where are you located? I know you say you're from Atlanta, or do you
I live
currently
in
live in?
Atlanta.
Okay, sweet.
Where are you?
Live in North Carolina.
Okay. That's not that far.
Not bad.
Okay.
No question. That's my only question.
Nice. That's good.
Okay. I mean, I don't.
If you don't have one, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't really have any questions,
Okay.
honestly.
All right, well, let me ask mine then. So,
Perfect.
is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We got a match.
bad too. She bad.
I'll take the mic. All right,
Well,
get your girl. Make some noise for them, guys.
all right, guys. You saw that. You heard that. Beautiful young lady. Cool young man. You know, I believe he's in the same area I'm in. He's in the Greensboro, North Carolina area. Not a far commute if they decide to work things out. You know, good looking couple, I would say. Now, she could be a little bit on the wild side, meaning she might have a wild lifestyle, right? You see how she built, you see how she looks. She's in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? She, you know, I mean, when I was single, I did meet some nice young ladies in Atlanta who were relationship minded, marriage minded, so it could work. It's some nice girls down there, you know what I'm saying? But that, everything she got going, she could be on the wild side, but she could be good. But again, let me take consideration. She is young. She is 23, so she could be down with settling down. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. Shout out to her. But that might work. That might work. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Believe he's 25. She's 23. But anywho, great episode. Other man over there, again, Arlette called him out. I was surprised by that. I thought she would let the contestants figure it out, but I guess they're tired of people matching on the show. And then when they do a catch up, it didn't go past 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So they're really trying to make true connections and really get people in relationships and married, right? So shout out to them for doing the show the way they run it, right? And being serious about it. But anywho, that's all I got for this one. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment in the comment section. Also, subscribe to the channel. We're growing fast. We're going to talk about men, women, relationships, dating, marriage. We're going to speak on current events. I want to put some live panels together and have some real conversations. And remember this, keep God first. I love you all. Be blessed.